Good afternoon, Taurus, and this is your love forecast for the month of January 2019. I'm not putting a date to this because of the time frame, but take it from now until the end of January. That's the 8th of January until the 31st of 2019. But whatever I'm going to tell you, the process has already started for you guys in your love relationship. Okay. Now, for the Taurians in general, for so long, you chose not to free yourself from any situation that was halting your love life, okay? Because you felt that it was okay with you, the way things were going, the things were moving. You were happy. Even if you were not happy, you were kind of making yourself fit into the situation. But now, the question is you never thought for a moment that whether your partner or your romantic partner or your current love or the person in your life in that particular status, whether that person is happy with the situation that you think have suited you or you had framed to build upon that relationship the way you thought it would work only for you. So basically, you were thinking only for yourself, what worked for you for so long. You never really thought about the other person in your love relationship, what that person has to think about this entire plan of action that you had initiated, but only based upon your intelligence and your logical reasoning behind it. Okay. Now, this was a complication that happened in your love life, Taurians. Okay. But for this, you were not to be blamed because your cosmic situation had not allowed you to think otherwise, okay, for so long. But right now, in 2019, from the month of January, what's happening is a lot of things are changing, not only in your personal life, Taurians, but also in your love relationship as well. Okay. And these changes are happening not because you're initiating the changes, of course you are, but at the same time, you are being made to initiate those changes because these ideas are kind of floating into you now and you're realizing your flaws and your mistakes that you had previously not even given it a thought to. Okay, so that was what it was. Now, you are under the Uranus's influence, okay? And this influence of this planet Uranus is like you can compare that to be under an influence of a drug, the high, the kick. Okay, Uranus is all about that. It's all about action. So now, because your cosmic situation has changed, you are feeling that effect of Uranus in your love relationship, in your sign of love relationship as well, uh, which is probably you might not be aware of it so much, okay, of what you're projecting or what you're showing, but your beloved or the person in your love life will become aware of these changes because the other person is being able to see the transformation that's happening within you, okay, and what you're doing. It's like you have taken freedom pills for yourself or rebellion pills for yourself. Pills, medication, that's what Uranus is making you do. For so long, you could not do it, even though you might have tried here and there to break free, to go your own way, to do the things that you like to do, to be with your partner, to heighten your love life to the maximum extent. You did probably try in your own way. But because of the cosmic influence in your life at that point in time, you were not able to complete the process and you had to break it off again. Okay, so you were kind of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth into the energy of breaking free and then going back into being trapped, again breaking free and going back into being trapped. But now in 2019, because of Uranus's influence in your planetary sphere, which is centered around your love life, your freedom pills and your rebellion pills have absolutely come to the center of your focus. Okay, you definitely want to enjoy your freedom in your love area. Okay, and that's what you're looking for because you have realized after a very long time that you need the freedom to enjoy your love relationship, to take it to a different place, that you had not been able to do this because today freedom for you is a wonderful thing, okay, that you hadn't. It is exhilarating, you know, it's helpful for committed kinds of relationships. Now, which by definition means a limitation on your personal freedom if you're committed in a marriage situation. It definitely limits your personal freedom as well. That is what you are breaking free from, the personal limitations of your freedom. And if you're not married, you're also breaking free from the personal limitations of your freedom to enjoy the best of your love relationship in the year 2019. Okay? Now, which is why your love relationship for Uranus will have to be put under test. Okay? And you and both of you and your beloved will have to work harder to keep things together in this period of time because you're being tested. On one side, you are tasting the success of your freedom. On the other side, the other person is watching you change. So there has to be a balance between the love relationship at this point in time, okay, in the year 2019. Now, for the cross watchers, there is some news for you guys. Those who have a Taurian um, romantic partner in your life, okay? So, those of you who are involved with a Taurus romantically, you should understand what's going on in their life. And you should give your Taurian the maximum freedom and space so long it's not destructive for either you or the Taurians. Okay, this is the first and very important step in your love life. This is a heads up I'm giving you for all the cross watchers who are involved with a Taurus at this point in time. Okay, now step number 2, both of y'all need to do unconventional, outside the box activities together as a couple because this is a testing time. So remember that you guys will have to have creative ideas, to think out of the box, to do things out of the box, not limiting your freedom, not limiting the other person's freedom and happiness, but doing your own thing outside the box as well to give it an extra thrill, an extra excitement in your life as far as your love relationship is concerned, okay, in the year 2019. And this is needed because for Taurus in general, they need a change and they need their freedom both at the same time. So, the cross watchers, the people who are involved with a Taurus, please inject more excitement and more change into your current relationship to, to make it even larger than life for yourself and for your Taurus. Okay, so do something, do things, think creatively, understand the requirements of your other person, the Taurus, who is involved in your life, and whoever you could be in whatever sign that you are in right now. But think of that, keep that in mind, guys, because you definitely, both of you, not just you per se, even the Taurus, both of you will definitely have to put in a lot of energy, lot of extra work into your love relationship for the year 2019 because you guys are changing. Not so much maybe the significant other, but the Taurians are changing. And for that change to happen in the right perspective, to keep it flowing in the right way, you guys need to really put yourselves through a test of time in the year 2019 with your love. Okay, so keep those two important messages in your mind. Give the Taurus that amount of freedom that they need, because they are changing, they're experiencing freedom. Okay, as long as it's not being destructive in any of your situation. And second is, of course, think outside the box, do things to make your life more interesting, to give it a personal taste of different spicy flavors that you can possibly put in your relationship. Okay, and make it more thrilling than it has been before. Okay, do things, do unconventional things that you haven't, because for so long the problem with the Taurians were that for so long they were not ready to open their box to do the unconventional things, but now they're getting ready for it. So if you do not, I'm talking about the significant other in the lives of the Taurians, if you guys do not participate in that same kind of freedom spirit with your current love, the Taurus, you won't be able to make the best out of the situation. So put in your effort, put in your energies, put in your focus, put in your hard work to make this beautiful love grow even stronger and better as time goes by in the year 2019, guys. Okay. Now, I have my cards on the table for the moment. This is I'm going to use as my clarifiers while I'm doing my reading for you guys. Now, as far as a significant other in the lives of the Taurians are concerned, in the month of January, at this point in time, they are not really doing anything much. Okay? Because, again, like I said, they are watching their Tauruses grow. They are watching their Taurus because they now know that they don't have to have um, they don't need to do anything behind their backs, or they don't need to work hard, they don't need to exercise their energies too much to think beyond, to think not beyond the box, but to think of different solutions to the problems that the Taurus had in their life as far as their love area was concerned for so long. So they are not really doing anything much. Okay, they are not walking away, they are not standing, but they are just kind of slow in their movement because they are watching their beloved come alive in this period of time, and that is the reason they are not defending and guarding anything more. Okay, they are not trying to advise the Taurus, they are not trying to tell them, they are not trying to give them directions, they are not doing anything basically, no spiritual directions. Only thing that they're possibly doing is just watching right now, keeping their mouth shut, keeping quiet, not defending their actions, not defending the actions of the Taurus, whatever the person is doing, giving them the freedom because they are watching that freedom pill that Taurus has taken right now. Okay, so that's what they're just watching by not defending, by not cutting them short, by not obstructing them. They are just in their own little world, waiting and seeing the Tauruses change for the better. Okay, that's what they are doing, the significant other, because now they know, he or she, now they know that justice has come into action for the Taurus. Now they know this. So now, because justice has come down from the universe to deliver the judgment call, they don't have to do anything really. Because things are going to be worked out by the universe, guys. They know this. Okay? So therefore, they're holding their strength, they're holding their confidence, they're holding their hope, and they are not defending any action either for themselves or for the Taurus or for their love relationship in the month of January, because they know now, they are aware of justice who has stepped into their love relationship after a very long time, guys. Okay, that's good news for the significant other. The Taurus's energy is the wheel of fortune, guys. The wheel of fortune. Wow. Okay, the wheel of fortune. Okay, that's what it is for the Taurus. Again, freedom pill. What he or she hasn't done for so long, justice is making that do once again for him. Okay, or her. giving the Taurus the opportunity to reopen their box, to think out of their box, to do things, to free themselves from a fearful situation that they might have been trapped in, or their own mind that was creating fear in them, freeing those by turning their wheel of fortune in the right direction as far as their love life is concerned in the month of January 2019. And this I can relate very well because if you see my monthly videos and even the updates I've done for the year 2019 for Taurus, it's the transformation year for them in every respect, 2019. So now I see that happening in their love life as well, guys. Beautiful. And this wheel of fortune is turning because magician has been in action for them now. Justice, magic, everything, they are under the influence of the magician from the universe who is now helping the Taurus to turn their wheel of fortune into a better relationship, to make things better for them in their love relationship, things that had been halted for so long. Justice from the other end is working towards clearing that, as well as the magician has come down to turn their wheel of fortune as far as their love is concerned. Wonderful, guys. The cards that is crossing them both in the month of January is again a magician. Magic is happening for both of them, okay? Magic is happening for him or her. Magic is happening for him or her. So magic is happening at both ends for them in their love relationship. What more do you guys want? It's a card that's crossing them. And this magic is giving them the opportunity to move forward in their love relationship in the rightful way. Okay? Just because of this magic, which is opening doors for them to move into and head into the right direction, into the right path where they want to go with their love together. Okay? So that's the card that's crossing them. Now the foundation card for all this is that both of them are fearing, or they know that they have a conflict situation in their midst. Okay, now this conflict situation, the other person, the significant other, knows about, and the Tauruses are facing this. This is my interpretation, okay? So this conflict is more from the end of the Taurus than from the significant other, but it could be also from the significant other as well. Or it could be that the Taurus's conflict situation is affecting the significant other as well, in whichever way it relates. But there is a conflict in their lives as the foundation, but it's the foundation, okay? So they know about it. They are deeply aware of this conflict situation, and that is the reason let's see what they're going to do to overcome this conflict situation. See, now, they are going to the Taurus, and the person, the significant other, will definitely override the conflict situation to proceed towards their destiny in love. Okay, so even though this conflict situation does have a place in the foundation area of their love life, they are going to override and overrule this energy by proceeding and giving importance to their love relationship more first before they do anything else with the conflict. So they're going to kind of overrule this bad energy to proceed towards their love that they are starting off in the month of January for the year 2019. Now, the past energy of the Taurus was that the person was not moving, even though the person knew everything at that point in time. But the person had been halted. Like I said, that freedom pill had not entered his or her body or the system. So the person was inspired by spiritualism, wanted to communicate everything, but at the same time, the curiosity to learn more about their love was all there in the past for the Taurus, but at the same time, they were scared of moving forward at that point in time. Okay, something was halting their progress. Either they knew that it was not the right time for them, or that other areas of their life was not permitting them to move forward. It could have been anything, basically. But the past energy was kind of a stalemate energy. Again, why they were not moving? They were not moving because they were averting a disaster in their life. They were fearful of a disaster, they were delaying a disaster, and that disaster they knew would cause them the suffering that they didn't want. Okay, so that is the reason, even if they were aware in the past of everything, they knew how much that person, the significant other, loved him or her. They knew, and they in turn loved the significant other. There was no problem in that. But the fear, the trapped fear of getting hurt, of suffering in silence, of a disaster they had presumed would happen if they move into their love life, had halted and stopped them from moving forward. And that's the past energy for you guys, okay, the Taurus. Now, the present energy in the month of January, what are you guys doing, guys? Okay, what you all are doing is absolutely wonderful. I'm thrilled. In your love area, okay? You're putting an end to your grief, your sorrow, your internal anguish, okay? That the foundation card is now telling me what's going on in your life more than in the life of your significant other. I'm talking to the Taurus, okay? So therefore, you are overriding this now. You are overriding this, proceeding towards your cup of love in the foundation as well, killing this energy, and how you're killing it, giving it a tower moment, guys. Finishing it off, crashing it down, completely deleting, pressing the button of the delete on your hardware in the brain to wipe out this bad energy from yourself, to proceed towards something in life that you really want. There you go. You're rushing forward towards your love by killing this energy of grief, sorrow, pain, everything, giving it a tower moment to rush forward in your love life, to enjoy the freedom of your happiness with your beloved, to taste the success of your freedom with the person you love the most. And that is what you're doing starting from the month of January 2019. Now, your future energy going a little forward into the month of February and January, February beginning would be that you will not be working so hard anymore to restrain yourself from any kind of happiness. Okay? You will not be taking up the burden of feeling guilty anymore, either spiritually, emotionally, financially, psychologically, in any way. Okay? You will not. You will let those things die out. You will also kill your self-inflated ego going forward, because you have gone through a process, or you're going through a process of transformation for Taurus in every respect of your life, starting in the year 2019, setting a foundation of success for the next 20 years of your life. So going forward from the month of January, you are not going to be picking up your ego. You're going to be killing your ego. You're not going to be picking up any guilt from your other areas of your life, from the conflict areas. You're leaving those things behind, okay, to walk into a new area of your life, to taste your freedom, to taste your success, okay? So you're killing all those. You're not going to be picking up those burdens that had kept you tied, had kept you trapped in fear. And now again, you are starting to rush. Not rush, it's kind of rushing because it's a Knight of Wands. But again, you are rushing forward to begin the process of your growth, your fertility, your transformation towards the success of your love story in the year 2019, starting from the month of January 2019. Damn good, guys. Absolutely wonderful. In your environment, again, you're waiting to surprise your love. Okay? You're waiting to bring that energy of love back into your life where you will be able to take everything in yourself to surprise the person you love in every respect. Okay? That's what you're waiting for in your environment to kind of balance everything before you move forward. What you are by doing what? By stopping or halting your process of looking backward anymore to the things you have lost, to the things that had given you the heart pain, the grief, the sorrow, everything. You're not looking back anymore. Okay? So that's in your environment. And what you are doing in return is you're waiting to bring back that harmony, the freedom to love, to respect each other, to adore each other, to know that you guys are being going through a test of time, not only for this period, but from whatever the recent past or past years have been. Okay, so now things have started to actually change in the 3D, where the Taurus or the Taurians are doing this in the right possible way. Okay, they have stopped in their environment. They are not taking a stock of their past situation anymore, because that's what was halting their progress moving forward. And now they are not going to be a fool to jump into anything like just like that, because they will take it slow and steady like this. They are taking it slow and steady to bring the love back into their life. Similarly, they are taking it slow and steady to be careful in their approach in their environment, take a notice of their red flags as it comes to them. Okay, deal with that situation and move on from there. Okay, so they're not going to be acting like a fool in any respect at this point in time, but rather they will approach every situation in their environment as carefully as they want to, but at the same time keeping that freedom pill tucked inside their soul. Okay, every opportunity, think out of the box, and that's what they're going to do. Every opportunity that they get, a creatively thinking out of the box that will permit them to move ahead into the next phase of their journey as far as the environment is concerned. Okay, so that's January. Hopes and fears. Okay, their their hope is their okay. Let's talk about the fear first. Their fear is that they hope to organize everything very well. Okay, just like this person here, they are hoping to put things in the right place. Okay, that's their hope. Okay, and they are also hoping, and the fear is, of course, let me talk about the fear here. The fear is that they should not become disorganized in any respect of their life, because one act of disorganization will upset the whole balance for them. Okay, so every approach they take in their life towards their love should be carefully thought, planned, and then executed in the rightful way, in a very organized fashion. That's what they want to do, hoping to bring back the wish of love in their life, where they can really, really enjoy themselves, enjoy their love life, their romantic life with the person they love the most. Okay, so that's in their hope and fear wishes, that they should be able to do it in the rightful way. And again, look here, starting something off in the most harmonious way. Okay, so that's what they're hoping for. If one little act of disbalance happens right now during this testing time of their love relationship, the entire thing will topple. Okay, and they cannot afford to take that risk. So that's what they're hoping they should be able to do, and fearing that if anything undue happens, they will topple that, they will topple their own wheel of fortune. That's what they don't want to do. So every step in the way is carefully being planned, organized, manifested in the rightful direction to bring back their wish in the actual love relationship that they are looking, that they're so looking forward to. Okay, the outcome and the advice from my spirit and my guide is, guys, for the Taurus this month, Right now, you don't need to juggle anymore because you know things are working out for you. Okay, take it easy, calm yourself down, because you if you juggle too much, again you will upset your balance. So don't juggle and don't move right now. Things are happening to you for a reason at the right time. Two of wand, three of wand. From two, you're proceeding towards three. That's opening important doors for you, where your ships are going to sail into your harbor for you to step into them and fly. Okay, but right now, in the month of January, don't do anything like that. Okay, stop juggling and don't move yourself in a careless, reckless fashion to halt the energy that is so beautifully flowing into your love area for the month of January. But what you can do is definitely keep contemplating on your hope and confidence to build it up in the right direction. That will give you creative ideas, new ideas to think out of the box, because now you have tasted the freedom pill that's going to open up every corner of your brain, of your intelligence, of your success story that is unfolding in your love area. So while you have halted the other energies in here, the energy that is there in your mind, in your conscious and subconscious state, is you're working towards building this in the rightful direction going forward. That's going to give you more creative ideas, thinking out of the box pictures, leaving behind situations that no longer had um, any kind of reward for you or any kind of award for you. So you're leaving behind the enemy camps in the rightful way, but you're doing that by yourself, by working on your hope, on your confidence to build that new beginning of success story in your love relationship. Okay, so follow these advices, these guidelines, guys, for the next coming period of time in the month of January. And the bottom of this deck in here is you're doing all this to bring back the 10 of Pentacles in your life. That happiness, the success, the fulfillment, the joy, the financial freedom, the material abundance. And that is what you're doing because you are doing all this very secretively. Okay, you are working towards this entire process, but this process is deep situated in your heart in a very secret zone where you know and your intuition knows about it. Okay, but at the same time, this card, the moon card, represents the beloved. Okay, the sun would represent the male, and the person, the male, and the moon would represent the female. So if you have a female in your life, that's what you are thinking and talking to, thinking about to build your new beginning. Even if you are a female, you are thinking about yourself, keeping those secrets, intuitions in the right place, hearing your own inner voice to move into the rightful direction, to begin this love journey in the rightful way from the year 2019, guys. Wonderful. Okay, now let's look in here for a love card for the sign of Taurus, month of January 2019, to see what guidance my love angels will have for you. Okay, so just give me like a few shuffles in here. Time for a few good shuffles in here to move into the love angels guidance, because this is a love reading, so I would ask for the love angel guidance in here. It's wonderful, Taurus. Extremely success story begins for you in the year 2019 in every department of your life. Okay, balance yourself in the rightful way to bring the right energies at the right time into yourself, and mark my words, you see how things will improve and work towards you and work for your benefit, and you will be walking towards it. Okay, so you have nothing to fear. Universe, justice, Wheel of Fortune, everything, the Magician, everything is coming to your rescue. Okay, in the year 2019, guys, you just have to go with the flow and you see how things are going to manifest for you. There you do. You deserve love. You are lovable. That's what my angels are saying. So, whatever you're doing right now, do it in the right capacity. Because you definitely, for so long, you might have thought that you don't, I'm just presuming, you might have thought that you don't deserve love. Or for some reason, you don't need love, or love is not coming to you. It could be anything. But definitely you deserve love because you are a lovable person. Okay? So even the universe cannot afford not to give you the love that you so deserve. Okay? So take this in the rightful way, guys. Work towards it. Build yourself. Okay? And it is safe for you to love the bottom of the deck. So even the angels are telling you, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all in your love relationship, because it is definitely safe for you to love now. Okay, because you are going there. You are getting into that place which you could not find for so long. Like I said right in the beginning of this video, that you had been going back and forth. All the energies I've been watching for so long for Tauruses. You have been going back and forth, trying to do the right thing, but again breaking off because you had not been able to set yourself free. Now, with the freedom pill in action from Uranus this year, guys, rock and roll into your life, into your love life. Make the best out of it, okay? And take the best out of this energy, okay, that the universe is giving you. That's all for today. Goodbye, God bless, and take care. Bye for now.